Hi everyone. Welcome back to class and welcome back to day 16. Okay, so we're on the so we are back to no we are back to learning again. I know most of us will spend time during the holiday trying to work on our assignments and uh, so it's been nice, it's been great. And I think the assignment was also so for many of us. I think from those who submitted the assignment, I think two persons submitted as a notebook, and just thinking about how the project will go, that project will not be should have not been submitted or shouldn't have been submitted as a notebook. That's because that's one thing about I was skeptical about not teaching you guys with a notebook because if I do that, I know some persons might not understand that. Say, hey, you don't do some certain things with notebooks, okay? And especially when you were working with Streamlit, you were building a Streamlit app, like I suggested that some of you will do. You could, when you are building a Streamlit app, you don't build it with a notebook. You build it as a Python script. So I saw you saying she could not run a script because you were using a notebook. All right, and you don't run Streamlit out with a notebook. And I was expecting those were research that we could have done. Okay, see when you're giving assignments, especially things that you don't know. Okay, don't be carried away by it. Don't be carried away by. I think I need to save this and exit this. Be distracted. All you need to do is to give your time to research. Okay, nothing nothing that you want to do that you cannot give yourself to research and be able to do it and get the answer. So I'm looking at those we have in class here, and I'm also looking at those who submitted the assignments. I'm just checking through Flora, Evis, Flourish, Gloria, Sam, Francis, Phoebe, Suzanne, Wisdom. So I'm just thinking, the rest of you, where is your assignment? Where is your assignment? Christina, where is your assignment? F has submitted. So let me look at it again. Flora, Olusegun. I think that's Christina now. Christina have submitted. If you didn't the way you submitted your assignment is not the way I want it. So you have to resubmit that assignment again. You don't submit your assignment as a notebook. And did you run it? Did you see the UI? Okay. Did you see the UI? Someone saying I've missed like two class. We've not had class for 2 days. Monday and we didn't have class Monday and yesterday. So I think that was an enough time for you to submit your assignment. And Flora, the assignment you submitted, assignment one, that's you were not to submit assignment one on that sheet. Assignment one was passed. So I don't know why you went to submit. I just looked at it. You should not be submitting assignment one. I mean, Christina, you should not be submitting assignment one. That was not the assignment you were to submit this week. That's a past assignment. You missed that assignment. So there's no need submitting that assignment again. Anyways, let me check something. So let me see how this will come out. I want to check something. I think what I need to do, okay, it's coming up on my screen. Oh, fine, fantastic. So, yeah, okay, 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 great. So, let me pull up one of these assignments I have on my screen that was submitted. Let's just look at it. I think so. I think what I will do is let me create a new folder or repo. I just call it. Let me create a new folder. So this will be now. This will be assignments. This will be mini projects. Let me call it mini projects. So for Grace and Evie, your assignment is non-avoid. You didn't submit what I want, so you have to resubmit your assignment and submit it properly. So when you check what I'm going to do in this place, by the way, where is Grace? So let's control V this. You might not see what I'm doing, guys, on my screen because I'm working behind the scene trying to check something out. Could not execute action. Okay. So just give me a minute. Let me carry out some stuff. Control S, mini project, control V. Okay, great. So I think almost there. Then I want to download this because I want to run it myself. I want to run the project and see. Okay. Okay, I'll find time to find my beer and do it. Christiana, you should have. Anyways, find time. But the idea is that. Hello, guys. Can you guys hear me? Or should I work on my network? If you can still hear me, just give me a signal. Okay, we don't say loud and clear. So I'm pulling up the assignment because I want to run it. I want to. So let me extract all and let me put it on my desktop. Let me put the project on my desktop and just extract all to my desktop. Great. So where is it? So let me look for it. That should be mini project. Great. So I'm going to open it. I know you're just seeing my mouse moving around. I also share that part of the screen that I have. Okay. I want to say something that when you are given an assignment, like I was saying, you research. When an assignment is given, you research to be able to know what you want to do. You don't just say you don't know what to do and you just stop there. No, you research and then you will now find out what to do. So this is This is the assignments that we have. These are the persons I just want to check what they did. So let's start with Elvis first. And you guys can see my screen now. You can see my screen. So, okay, system for handling this. To extract files, returns a string of document, try and insert, os.pat file. Um, okay, let me share my entire screen because I want to test. Oh, sorry, you cannot see my screen. I'm not allowed to submit again. I just tried. It's already saying save as a Python script, but I cannot submit. The assignment is for you to submit once. Don't worry. That will be something we'll do next. So let me share my entire screen so that I can go through. Stephanie, I didn't see your assignment, or did you submit? So let's share my entire screen. Okay, so that I can go to my VS Code. Great. So I know you guys can see my entire screen. So this is what I have. Okay. Okay. Let's look at it from this angle. So there are some libraries that we need. I didn't want to stress you guys. If you are building a project, you do things like you put requirement of TST and all of that, but I didn't want to stress you guys. Okay, so let's just look. Okay, let's say I want to run this one, for example, now. I'm not saying any Streamlit. This is not running on the Streamlit. This is not a Streamlit app. This will run locally. This is not a Streamlit app. Let me find the Streamlit app. Let me go to Francis. Great. So this is Francis. This is a Streamlit app. The files upload takes the file and it can take a text document or a PDF. I like that. And then so okay, there's a doc. Okay, doc, and then this. So for me to use this, I don't have a virtual environment for it, so I will have to do something like which Python do I have? Python dash dash. Inside. I think it's Python 2.9 clear. So I have to do something like pip install. I think this is how you install the doc. Something like this. I don't know. I think this is how to install the doc for this. Let's see. So, am I right, Francis? So I don't know. It's taking time. Okay. Okay, great. So I think that's how to install it. Okay. Flourish is saying pip install Python underscore doc. Oh. Oh. Okay, you both are giving me different ways to install it, and this is already installed. So let's see. If it breaks, I will use your. If it breaks, I will use your. But I'll still use yours to just see because I want to run. I want to run one of it at least. Hey, what's going on? Email with pip. I think doctors work. Then the next thing I need to install. I think to install this should also be So you can see I'm not using notebook in this thing. I'm using terminal. This is how you do your coding. Okay. Now what am I doing? I'm installing libraries, packages. That's today's topic. Today's topic is modules and package. So what I'm installing right now, they are modules. Okay. I'm going to explain them very, very clear to you guys. It's part of today's class. That's why I say Python modules. So I'm installing modules, and modules are things that sorry, these are some things that Python already libraries that are already available in Python, and you might want to use them to be able to do specific to carry out tasks. Okay, so you want to install them on your system so that you can use them. And all of these modules are like functions that have been designed, they've been built. Okay, so they've been built and then they are now available on for they are available globally for any Python user to use. Now you yourself you can build local modules by yourself. You can build local modules and use them for any particular stuff that you want to use them for. All right. So that's the essence of today's class. But I want to just run something like this and show you guys the assignment that I said we should do. I don't think I have a document to try this one out, but let me just first of all run the interface first. So that should be Streamlit. Now to run a Streamlit app, you use Streamlit run. I think the name of my app now it's okay. So I'll just use tab to control everything, and then I'll press enter. Then when I press enter, it should generate. It should bring up a browser for me. All right, showing me that that app is it's working fine. So let's see. Let's see if anything's running on this side. So nothing is running yet. So I'll just wait. Hopefully it's working. If not, I might just need to rename this and see. But let me see what we have here. Let me see what we have here. Okay, the dog. All right, great. You can see that we've moved to. So I don't know why it took time to load. I don't know why it took time to load. But I think we have an error. So I have. You can say I have a module error. I have a module error, and the module error is no module name exceptions. So there was a place you used exceptions. There's a place you use exceptions. So I have to find it out. So maybe it's a dependency issue. So I'll come back. And what line is that? Line 30. So let me see. Line 30. Line 30. PDF is equals to PDF dot upload file. Okay. Okay. So let me cancel this. Import doc. Okay. I think it's doc that is giving me the issue. So I think what you guys did was the right one. Let me see. Pip on install doc first. Let's install doc. And then let me import the one Francis brought out. So hi guys, are we still together? So I'm just waiting for. Wait, so let's do pip install Python docs. I guess that's the one I should install. Now, all these are dependencies. We call them dependencies, things that you need for your code to work. Okay, so let's see if I install this, if this is what we need to get the app running. Okay, and they are not difficult. It's not hard. Just for you to understand the mechanism, just to understand that all these are things that I need. So I'm going to clear my screen and obviously we run the file again and it will come again on our browser. But let me take this one off because it will come again. So great, it's coming up again. So let's see if I have any issue on the terminal. Let me quickly check. So I don't have any issue anymore on my terminal. So obviously it should be working. All right. So we'll go back to it. Great. You can see that we now have Francis stuff working on the terminal. So what should be between 250 and 230. So we need to test this. We need to test this. We need to test this. To test this, let's say I might want to use, what do I want to use now? I might want to use generative AI. So let me use generative AI to just generate random text for us. So we just go to, I think I can use generative AI without, I can use GPT without chat GPT without logging in because I don't have to log in. I don't want to log in. I'm not interested in API parts. I'm interested in the chat parts. Okay, so let's say, okay, let's just wait for it to ask me to. Yeah, great. So I'll just tell it generate an essay of 450 words. Okay, so let it generate an essay of 150 words for me. Sure, I could provide this with the topic. The topic should just be about PEEP community. Let's see. So let's let it search because we're talking about PEEP community. So you might want to search the web to find. Great. So this is PEEP community. Great, great, great. So PEEP community is a vibrant organization making tech accessible to individuals, fairly to the grassroots level. Their mission focus on empowering individuals. Yeah, this is we. This is what we talk about. This is PEEP. PEEP is it is an active presence of various social media platforms such as YouTube. Great. So this is PEEP community. I'm going to just going to copy this. All right. So you can search about PEEP community on ChatGPT and you can that's fantastic. So I'm going to then create a notebook. Oh, let's just create a Word document for it. So let's create a Word document, and in that Word document, I want to save it as let's say PEEP1. So I'm just waiting, trying to see why my system is a little bit just taking time to think. Awesome. So I'll paste this. So I think we don't need the links. So let's take the link off and just make it bold. We don't need the link. Let's take the links off. Great. So we could save this. Let me save this as, let's save this. Save it on my browse. So let's save this on desktop. Somehow, let's leave it as a Word document. Let's put it on desktop. So let's call this, PEEP1 or PEEP community 1, for example. So let's call it PEEP community 1. Yeah. Great. So, and then the next thing is I want it to also generate so that we just know that we have everything from generative AI. So let's say it should generate, do we go back there, double click, great. Let's say generate the same essay, but more than 250 words. what, less than 500. Let's give it that way. So let me catch that Francis um, stuff is actually doing what it's so I want to give it great. So this is PIP community regarding 250 words. This is fine. I myself am going to read more of this to see what GPT is just pouring out if it's actually nice. But I think this is us. So by focusing on grassroots people community plays a vital role. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So I will make this okay, great, and then we'll save this. We'll save us so that I know that this is PIP2. So we'll go to same way, go to our desktop. Guys, are we still following? This is becoming interesting for me anyway. So let's make it two and save it. And then the last one I'm going to do from generative AI is I'm going to make it more than 3,000 words. So in this case, it means that we are going to have a lot of statements and a lot of stuff. They might even want to find who is the founder and all of that. So I think I want to say make it more than 3,000 words. I talk about the founders. Make it more than 3,000 words and talk about its founder and co-founders. I just still log out. I want to stay log out because okay. So people community intending to join that that's fine. 5,000 tweets was great, great. People community, princess. Look at founder, princess. Hey, God, who are all these founders? It's amazing. But good, good. Let's go ahead. Let's give it a benefit of doubt and say those are the founders. Whatever their names are, it's because you're looking for 3,000 words, so let's just give them. Could also be true, but depending on what kind of people community we're talking about, because this is people in products is now searching for. This is no longer a people community anymore. So let's just leave it that way. It's talking about something else, right? Because you can see that it's searching for people in products. It's not people in people. It's not the people that we know again. Okay, so let's leave it this way. And assuming that this is bigger than, I think there's a way I could just. This is even 635 words. It still did not meet it, but let's just save it as save as. Let's just save it as browse and make it 3, for example. So let's go and test our app now. So I'll go to our app. Great, and I'm going to browse. And the first thing I want to select is I go to desktop. Let me get the PIP one and upload. Let's see what happens. So it extracts the text and tells me that submission is not allowed due to insufficient words, which is great. So it's actually doing what we say it should do. So let's try the second one. And if I go to the second document and submit, it's going to tell me it counts the word. The word is 30 document accepted and submitted successfully. All right, all right. Okay, I think what I will need to improve on this is working the way we want it. But what I want is if I upload it and then it is when I click on the button, Francis, when my document is uploaded, all right, you don't need to extract the text here for me. I don't want to see the text. The user doesn't need to see the text on the stuff. So just upload your stuff, and then when you're done uploading, then click submit. So when you click submit, then the next thing I need to see is you tell me if it's less than, you give me an st.error. Okay, I've told you how to capture that now. An st.error if the button is clicked, and then it tells me if it's less than, you say no. When you say submit, if it's less than, it tells me that hey, there's an error here. Your document is less than 250 words. Okay, so submission, fail or something, all successful. And then you tell me the total number of words that you counted, okay, on it, which is what you're doing there. And then when you click on submit, if it's okay, it tells me successful, just shows me green. I don't want to, you might want to say, okay, see the total number of words that you have. You can do that. All right. But I don't want the user's stuff to be showing on the screen. Great. But after that, this is fantastic. This is working. This is what I want. All right. And yes, there's another way I would say you should improve on this also is that what if I want to upload images? Should that stuff has the ability to be able to capture all the text in the images and then use count the number of it and check the words for me out. So that's another place for Francis I want you to work on. Okay, so I think this is fun. I think this is fun. Great. So let me go to the backlog and see what we have. It's just there. Okay, another thing you want to do is to add login into your code so that on the terminal is logging information of what is happening. Okay, so it's printing out information of what is happening on the terminal. It's good for you to be able to check performance, and if there's an error, you can easily fix them. So might want to add logins to it so that I can be seeing login infos, all right, on the screen on the terminal. But this is good, so I'll just cancel it with a uh, control D, control D. So I think let me see others if it's the same thing. This one must look like the same. If I is this, if I S5 for 5 paragraph. Okay. If I is DFT, just the chart, length of it, exit of what counts, if what counts is okay. Okay, I think I see what I want to look for. Great. Let me try fib. Let me try fibs on. Okay, I think this will give me what I want. So I'm trying to stop this. Okay, stop this. Great. Great. So someone is asking how I was able to run locally. Are you seeing how? Are you sure you're following what I'm doing? If you follow what I'm doing, you know I was able to run locally. Okay, but ensure you follow what I'm doing. I want to run another one so that you know it runs locally. So I'll do because it's a Streamlit app. All right, I'm going to use the Streamlit keyword. So Streamlit, I'm going to run, and the default port is running is 8500 So I'm going to say run Phoebe. Let's run Phoebe's own, and let's say it comes out. Okay, since I already have documents, so let me take this off. So we'll not need Francis on anymore. So Francis has gone. You can see the port is running on is 8501. And I can also teach you guys how you can host this. There's a way you can host it simply so that anybody can use it anywhere. Right? You can host it directly, very for free using can research about that using Streamlit or using Eurocore or whatever. You can host it for free. Great. So let's use Phoebe. I would have loved if your name was here, something like that. So you can see there's deploy on this part. So you can click on, oh, sorry, my StreamYard might be covering it, but it's deployed on this part. So browse. So let's pick the first one. I think today is just assignment review rather than what we did, project review. So first one should be doc one, and let's approach. Great. I like this. It's just telling me substitution is not allowed due to insufficient word. Fine. The word you can't is one. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. And also, what I want to add is that once I upload, allow me to submit let's put that in check. Okay, so let's browse another one. And I'm not checking for the 3,000 yet, but I just want to check for this. I think if I can get this and this open. Fantastic. Document is accepted and submitted successfully. Oh, bro, I just uploaded. I've not clicked submitted. Okay. So the logics, it is the logics that I want us to improve. I don't need Phoebe is in class, but I want us to improve the the logic. Okay. I want us to improve the logic in this. I want us to improve it. So allow me submit first before. You understand? Or you can count the words first and then you now say submit. Or you can count the word and say you can't submit this. Or if you count the word and it's not up to the total number of 250, you blank the submit button. You make the submit button inactive. But if you count the word is more than 250, you make the submit button activated so that somebody can click on it. Just your idea flow. That's what I want this time. But this is fantastic for you guys to be able to achieve this with what you've learned and the research you're making. Okay, so we have our login also. This is so beautiful. I am so impressed. I am so impressed. Oh wow, I'm seeing ATK. So I want to try this because I'm seeing an ATK. But let me check if this is Streamlit. This is not Streamlit app. Okay, this is not Streamlit app. So let me run one which not Streamlit app. So for me to run this, so let's cancel. Do I need to cancel my? Let me just create a new terminal. I need to cancel it. So it says I want to learn I draw on stream. It's just very simple. It's for you to take your code and research on how do you integrate your code into Streamlit. That's what you need to do. What they did is that they used Streamlit here and they started using Streamlit for all of the implication like uploading and all of that. I want to run Susan, so let me see. So to run Susan, so because it's a local stuff, I'm just going to do Python, and then I'm just going to say Susan. Yeah, because Susan's own is local, so I'm expecting it to run on my terminal. But let's just see what goes on. But oh, it will take me time. Susan's own is to download NTK. I didn't see that coming, but I could have just not run it. I'm still doing the same thing here. Let me see for wisdom. I would have just run. Let me run a heavy zone. So I'll just wait and see what happens. But anyways, I would have loved to run this guy's own, but because of time, wisdom. FAC didn't use this your arc passer anymore. So let me see if I can control this off. I was not who cut it, so let me see if I can run heavy zone. So I do Python Evis and see what happens. Okay, Evis is asking us to put the part of a file that we want to test. So I'll go to my desktop and then I will just find the where is it? Okay, let's copy the part. So I think I don't know if I'm to copy the relative part, but let me just copy. Let's just copy the full parts and come here and paste it. Let's see what will happen. So great, detected words. This is working locally. But then another thing I'm saying, Elvis, is that once it runs, it stops. Well, okay, but it's fine. But okay, it's fine. This is working. But once it works, it stops. So what if it stays there and I ask the person because it's working locally? Okay, but I think the logic is already working. Just for you to integrate it with also Streamlit. Just give it an interface. But this is fine. So let me upload something beyond. Great. So you're saying detected was 300 as submitted is that's fine. This is good. Evis, nice work. Nice work, Evis. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. So what you need to do is to convert most of these things using Streamlit if you want it to have a GUI interface. Okay. just convert it into Streamlit. It's not hard. So I think you can work with partnership with Francis. They are very, 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 very simple. Okay. So for Susan, and I'll have to download NATK for all these purposes. So let me try. Let me just try Wisdom Zone first and see. So let's say Python Wisdom. Let's just hope that then let me cancel what I have currently on the other terminal. Control C for Arome. So which is going to cancel this terminal for me. Great, 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 great. So let me come back here. Let me see what. So you say I have to download. Uh, okay, so I'm saying Streamlit to run. Wisdom, there's something on your code. Yeah, I'm saying Streamlit to run in between your code. So where did you indicate that into Streamlit run projects? This app, to view this Streamlit app on the browser, run it as. Okay, okay. You are saying I should run it as Streamlit. Okay, let me see. Streamlit run Wisdom. That's what you're telling me to do. You're telling me to run it. Okay, great. It's working on the browser. Oh, I think I didn't check it properly or if it was a Streamlit app. Okay, the Streamlit app. Okay, so it's the comp is up to date. Fine, fantastic. Okay, okay. So let's upload our file as we usually do. Let's test with the lesser one. Oh, fine. This is interactive. Uploading, putting. That's great. But I have an error. I like what you did here. What's the error? The error is saying that. So I think there's an issue with the NLP wisdom, the NATK the NATK you use rather. So that's what you need to rework on. Let's just try and download something nice. Okay, I like this. This is interactive. It's to allow the user knows that something is happening. So I think we're having the same issues with the NATK. So maybe you might have to, Wisdom might have to rework on this. Okay, so I think you might have to rework on this Wisdom, and maybe you might not need the NATK. You can see that lots of persons who did theirs didn't use that. All right, I gave the suggestion just in case you want to. But yeah, especially when you want to break it into tokens or whatever. Well, so who else have I not tried? So let me see if I can pick Grace or Evie. So this is Evie's assignment. So let me copy this and let's just come back here. Let me come back here and create a new folder called eva.py so I can have it as a Python script and paste it there. Let me close this and clear my screen. So now I have EVA on as a PY. So let me run it as a Streamlit file. So I'll save that. So I'll say Streamlit run IV because she's a Streamlit file that she did. Okay, so expecting that my browser will come up. So for Wisdom, create EVA is already running. So great. So if you're on come to the front seat. Come to the front seat. You see what I just did for project. That's what you need to do. So great. Less than okay. Still the same format that I've seen. So I needed something Let me okay. Great, submitted. I say submitted. Fine, fine, fine. That's good. That's good. So everyone is working. Flourish, 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 flourish. Let me just know I used to need to check everybody's project that's submitted. So if where is Evie? She's still in class, so I'm not allowed. She was saying she was not allowed to submit assignment. I'm waiting for her comments. Okay, so let me check Streamlit, run, flourish. And you see, I don't type everything for. I just type your F name and press tab. Tab helps you to complete everything. So if it's on, pretty much okay. Flourish. Now I want you guys to improve on this. So upload documents, no desktop. So I'll go to the first one. Okay. Great, great. I like this. Great, great, great. So it's showing me, okay, what's document. Then it's asking me to submit. I like this. Then when I click submit, great. Now I like this. Flourish, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. This is something that I was saying you guys should do. I like this. Great. Great, 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 great. Now, there's a way you can also do this anyway. Okay, you guys can make this thing more elaborate in the sense that this file upload that you're seeing on the screen, you can create a side panel for it that users could upload. There should be a side panel where they upload, but the center page should carry maybe a write up about what the project is doing. Like welcome to Flourish, essay, blah blah blah. It's just like a front page, and on the side on the side navigation bar, there or a side nav. That's where they can upload their document, and when they're done uploading their document, they can do submit and all of that. This is this is where you improve your projects. Okay. Well, you've already done my logic, and this is beautiful. So let's do two. Great. So I click on submit. Great, and then it says this is. I think this is it. Okay. I think this is it. All right. This is very very good. I like this. I like this. Adding progressive bar is very simple. Right? Very, very, very simple. Okay. Okay. If he is flourish. Okay, 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 okay. So this is very, 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 very fine. Very, very fine. I think I like this is for what I've thought about. This is good. So I'll give based on my thoughts. I'll give Susan. Let me see if I can run Susan's own. So why am I not getting no fly? No file was uploaded. Flourish. I think that might come from a lag in your code. So let me see Susan's code. I think that's the last one I'll check for today. Today we'll just call it project review and maybe do modules later tomorrow. So continue this project review. Any project review. Okay, okay. This is locally. Okay, let's run it. Let's say Python. No, Python Susan. Let's see what we get from Susan and wait. Okay, so it's going to download NTK normal, NTKs and all of that. I think I have to keep track of this so that I can always find it and delete it when I want to. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. No, nothing is working now. So I tried to install Stream, but it was. I'll make sure I practice. Okay, great. You try to do that, but the code is not working. Oh! I see where the error is coming from. Sorry, I have to correct this. This should be this. If name is this, you're going to indent your if statement. So you're going to indent your if statement. Okay, great. So I'll just resave and rerun it again. I think that was the issue of that code. Okay, great. Now it's working. So that's one thing you have to learn how to teach. You still have to debug people's code so that. So where do I go back to? Okay, I go back to this place and then I paste it. File not found. Hmm. File not found. I know what might be the cause of this issue. I think what might be the cause is, let me see how you are declaring your file path. No. So this file path is not declared. It's not receiving the file path. Okay, maybe probably it's taking it as just a string. All right. So what we need to do is you need to do it in a way that it reads it, not like a string. Okay, Susan. Susan. Where's Susan? I saw Susan in this class. Susan said good evening to me. Okay. So Susan, you have to work on the file path. Let me see what Gloria did. I think Gloria submitted the same way. Okay, but Gloria broke her own. This one should make it very difficult for me to. Should make it very difficult for me to. Let me help her. No. Mm-hmm. Let's put it this way. Let's put this one this way. So let me just create a new one called Gloria PY. So let's just step her to copy and paste that code. Really. Okay. Why is she calling the function there? She's not in class today. Does anybody know why she's not in class today? Let me make this thing a little bit smaller so that I can see what I'm doing. I know you guys may not see that for that particular, but it's fine. Okay. I'm already seeing errors. So what's the error coming from now? She has to call. Okay, I'm not saying this function. I'm not saying this function. I'm not saying this function. So I think she didn't finish this project because these two functions are not there. But let's just assume that she's only doing for a test. Hey, she's doing test. Oh my god. Extract from a test is equals to upload file, string the file dot read, return user. I don't think, guys. No, sir. I will try and reach out to her. So I think for Gloria, I can solve this one, but not now. It's 5 minutes to 9, so I'm not ready to start doing that. So for a VA, yeah, everything works nice for you. Yeah, great, Francis, great. But guys, The person taking my flower today is going to be Flourish. Flourish is taking my flower today because I love what happened in that in this in this project. So Flourish, I don't know if it's a guy or a male or female or a guy or whatever. Flourish, what's your let me know so that I know how to address you properly because I know the name can be for both gender. If it's a guy, then I know where it's coming from. So, anyways, this is fantastic, and guys, kudos, you did well. We were to talk about modules today. That's what I have on my stuff, my screen, but I think we just do that tomorrow. I'm happy that I took our time to be able to um, I took our time to be able to teach us on go through our assessment. Anyways, that's my joy. I was able to go through our assessment and take us through every of everything that we need to learn in everything that we need to learn. You understand all the things that we did, your assignments. I'm glad that you're able to apply it. And please take the reviews I've given to you, apply the reviews. You can always tag me to say I've updated it and all of that, and post about what you've done. Don't just keep quiet. Do your best to post about it, like what Francis did. Okay. So, guys, we are back to class, and I'm happy. I'm just excited. So I just feel that we can improve more, can do more, and there's a lot of tasks that we need to do. Okay, that is going to come for us to do. So let's just keep pushing. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep learning. And tomorrow we wrap up modules and package, which I've already shown you guys an example of it. You saw me doing PIP and all of that. So tomorrow we wrap it up and we would. Um, I'll give you another assignment again. Okay, but that one will not be tomorrow. I don't know. I might because you guys already did something that's amazing. I might give you another assignment that is very very fine. Okay, maybe that assignment could be learn how to host what you've done, so that rather than sending me, you can just send the link to me and then I'll just go and test it. Okay, that's another stuff you can do. Can you hear what I'm saying, guys? Can you hear me? Where's my mic again? Where's my yeah? This is my Streamlit. I think this time I can stop presenting my full screen and just present only my windows. Do I have any? I don't have any windows to show you guys. So I think I don't have anything to present again. No. Okay, so I have something to present. But anyway, that's the idea of our class today, guys. That's the idea. But kudos to everyone who has done the assignment. If you are here, you've not done the assignment. You are just here trying to learn class. You just come and learn knowledge. You are not applying what you are learning. You are not doing me. You are doing yourself. All right. If you are just here attending class to say you attend class for class sake, and you just they give assignment, you just lock up. You don't do anything your own. I know people are submitting assignments. I know people are dedicating their time, and I know those people. And those people I know where we will meet ourselves. Don't worry. Just keep doing what you are doing. All right. And yeah. So that is it, guys. We'll see tomorrow, and we'll start with modules. But I had fun today. I don't know about you, but I had fun. Let me tell you something. This is the best class we've had since we started. This is the best class for me. This is the best class. Saying that you guys are what you know cannot be taken away from you. What you know cannot be taken away from you. All right, and this is it. Today, when I was trying to close some task, I developed a pipeline using Python. Built a pipeline that went from a database to another database, and just do some manipulations and all of that. When I was before that task, I never thought I was going to do something like this, like that. And even if as much as I know those stuff, because it's one thing you know it, but are you using it? So I know those stuff, but I didn't do. I've not. somehow come to that place where I would do something like that. But today I just feel like I need to do this to be able to solve a problem, and I did it. And when I did it, and I just complete the task, and somebody was like, so this thing like this. I'm like, I know, but you will not know that I know it until I start using it. You understand? Nobody will know that you know Python until you start using it, and start telling people, start showing it that you know what you know what to do. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Our 30 days is getting fun and fun. So tomorrow will be the 17th. Let's just keep enjoying ourselves. Bye bye, guys.